Alright, Forest fans, Max Dooton here, giving you a quick review of Nottingham Forest 1, Crystal Palace 1 at Selhurst Park. I thought it was a pretty good game, to be honest. Both teams had nothing to play for, but it was attacking, lots of attacking intent, even if perhaps there wasn't too many shots on goal, certainly in the first half. I thought Steve Cooper got it tactically spot on again. Very strong team selection. So not, disrespecting the fans or, like a lot of teams do at this stage of the season and put out nothing teams and not trying to win the game, like Man City, away at Brentford, for example. I thought it played well, defended really, really well. I thought throughout the game, Joe Worrell was absolutely superb, and I think he has been the last 8 games, at least. There was 2, 3, 4 magnificent blocks that he made and tackles that he made, particularly in the second half. I thought he was fantastic. Brilliant goal, brilliant breakaway goal, brilliant Morgan Gibbs-White pass with the outside of his foot. Taiwo racing away like he did a number of times in both halves, and some great footwork and a rasping shot to get a 1-0 lead. And Palace pushed a bit more in the second half. There's a few hairy moments, some, like I say, good blocks, good tackles. Their goal, it's a good job. This wasn't the game to decide whether we stayed up or not, because that was how does VAR look at that and not give it handball? It just defies belief. But because it's a game with nothing on it, there'll be no focus on that. But appalling. The ball bounces up and hits his hand and he controls it, and then in the same move for the goal. It defies belief that VAR would look at that and not even send the referee to look at the screen. It beggars belief. But actually, we created more chances in the second half than the first. I thought, we got forward really well. I thought Taiwo got forward really well. Brennan got forward well. The midfield was looking good. I thought Mangala he's looked brilliant like the last 10 games or so. So I really see him kick on again next season. And you know what? The biggest thing today was, Forest put in an away performance for the fans. And the fans at the ground, absolutely magnificent. I mean, Palace is usually one of the loudest home crowds in the division. And all you could hear all first half was Forest, a wall of noise. And for most of the second half, they piped up for about 5 minutes, and then it was back to Samanamana, Waka Waka, 30 signings, who gives up? The Reds are staying up. And, it was brilliant, and it was great to see. Always love to see the inflatables and the beach balls. And, the Forest players stayed on the pitch way after all the home players had departed to, salute the away fans and to get the photo taken with the away fans. So, yeah, brilliant. I thought, brilliant performance, I thought. And meanwhile, elsewhere, we saw Leeds relegated, and Leicester relegated, and that'll do me. You Reds.